Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Saturday, November the 14th, 2020. Meaning that I've got some happy birthday shout outs going out to John Ehlhardt, Mike Ehlmann, Shenandoah Martinez, Jones, Joe Ransom and Sue Cochran, Gurignard, Gurignard, Gurignard. All right, so without further ado, here we go. Hey Sue, hey Joe, hey Shenandoah, hey Mike, hey John, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey John, hey Mike, hey Shenandoah, hey Joe, and hey Sue. I heard it's your birthday today. You know, that's another trip around the sun that you've made. I'm hoping and praying that you're enjoying your day today. So happy birthday to you, I say, and many more. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Wah, wah. There you go, folks. Here is your birthday song. All right. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to do some YouTube friends. These are folks that have joined up within the past year. So here we go. How about Gribbelesnap the Yes and Niones Didith Video and Lisa Foster, Sharon K. Cloud, and Deborah Wisdom, Dale Johnson, and Barbdruff, and Kelly Haskett, and Andrew A. There's the other one. All right. Those are the new friends from YouTube. Thank you, folks, for liking and sponsoring, or not sponsoring, liking and what is that word? Da 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 dum. You know, whenever you join a pay, whenever you like somebody's shows, you sign up with them. You you become you become what is it? You become I don't know. Yeah, I know. Subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. There it is. Blah, blah. Anyway, hey, it's time for the St. Charles forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, and therefore we're going to go ahead and kick it off with tonight, the remainder of the day. Thunderstorms during the evening will give way to partly cloudy skies and gusty winds after midnight. Lows are going to kick up around 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be west to at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Chances of rain up into the 100%, and winds could occasionally gust up over 40 miles per hour. So you're in for a rough night tonight if you don't have a stable, solid foundation on your home. All right, and then Sunday, November the 15th, sunny skies and windy. Very windy, that is. Highs around 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be west at 20 to 30 miles per hour. And again, the winds could kick up over 40 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with lows around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, November the 16th, sunny skies. Highs are going to be around 63 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the west to southwest. Clear skies overnight with lows around 34 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds north to west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, November the 17th, sunny skies. Highs around 53 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Whereas we're going to have clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable east to southeast at 5 miles per hour. So they're going to be slowing back down. Wednesday, November the 18th, mainly sunny skies, highs around 58 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Few clouds overnight with lows around 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. November the 19th, partly cloudy skies, highs around 69 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear to partly cloudy overnight with lows around 49 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And so, there you have your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right. Hey, I did get a song request, but I could not find that song request at all by the person whom they said that it belonged to. And so I don't know that that was it. And so the closest thing I could find, which I may be able to do, we're going to try it. I'm not sure if I can do it or not. Okay, so anyway, closest thing I could find to that song was by a different artist, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just hopefully it's what she was looking for. If it ain't, well, they do kind of sound similar in voice pattern, or voices and voice pattern, song pattern. So anyway, here we go. You always had an eye for things that glitter, but I was far from being made of gold. I don't know how, but I scraped up the money. I just never could quite tell you no. Just like when you were leaving Amarillo to take that job in Tennessee. And I quit mine so we could be together. I can't forget the way you looked at me just to see you smile. I'd do anything that you wanted me to. And all is said and done, I'd never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. When you said time was all you really needed, I walked away and let you have your space. 'Cause leaving didn't hurt me near as badly as the tears I saw rolling down your face. And yesterday I knew just what you wanted when you came walking up to me with him. So I told you that I was happy for you, and I given a chance that I'd lied again just to see you smile. I'd do anything that you wanted me to, and all is said and done. I'd never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. Just to see you smile. I'd do anything that you wanted me to, and it's all said and done. I'd never count the cost. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. All right, there you go. I'm hoping that's what she was looking for on account. I couldn't find the other one, and well, you know how that goes. I got one more that I'd like to do. It's just 'cause this person that this song artist that I like to hear, and well, we're gonna give it a shot. I'm fairly close with the voice on this one, so here we go. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces. knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him a bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best way you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back to the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler he broke even. But in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. All right, hey, it looks like it's about time for the children's stories again. You know, there weren't a um Bible stories for the kids, which is kind of a bummer because, well, I really wanted to do some more of them, but I'm not finding any more of them. I'm gonna try some animal stories. Let's try that. Animal stories. Let's see what we come up with. We tried that one when we found that one. I think I've done all these already. Yeah, I sure did. Yep. I done all these ones. Okay, well, let's see. Yada yada yada. Let's try some short fairy tales. Okay. Oh, do you remember the fairy tale thingies? Alright, well, let's try some fairy tales. I don't even know who this one's by. 5 Piece fairy tale? We'll give it a shot. Whatever, you know. Once upon a time there lived 5 peas in a pod. They were all different, but still living together. As the pea pod was still closed, they were too small to bear with the sun, so they used to sleep all day. But at night they used to talk to each other and listen to the music around them, especially the music of the moon. The moon, when crescent, used to tie some silver strings to its ends, and it used to play the harp and sing some beautiful songs for the peas. At the at the times of full moon, it used to play drums, and the peas would wake up listening to the loud drums played by the moon. But every pea had his own reaction to the moon's music. I love this sound of drums. Boom, 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 said the first pea. I loves it. It's castanets. It's it's soothing, said the second pea. I love the way it plays the harp. It's very beautiful, said the third pea. Oh, why can't there be some quiet time? For forget the music. I love sleep as much as I can, said the fourth pea. The fourth pea was very lazy. It loved to sleep all the time. And the fifth pea, and the youngest pea, was very different from the other four. I love all kinds of music. The castanets, the drums, and the harp are special and makes me happy when I listen to them, said the fifth pea. The peas were growing day by day, and they didn't realize it until they were fully grown. Now they felt their pod had become congested. Please move aside. I've no space to move, said the first pea. Even I don't have any. It's stuffy in here, said the second pea. The pod had become too cramped to stay, cried the third pea. I'm unable to sleep here. Please make some space for me, said the fourth pea. I am the smallest, but still finding it difficult to move, said the fifth pea. All of them were complaining and asking each other to move aside. Suddenly the pea pod cracked open, and a harsh light came in. All of them became very uncomfortable, and wanted to stay inside the pea pod. Nobody wanted to come outside except for the youngest one. He was very happy and excited to see the outside world. Later, when they all got comfortable with the sunlight, they started a discussion. They discussed for a while and finally decided to pea go out of the pea pod. They took this as an adventure and decided to go for it. One by one, they slid down from the pod. They landed on a furrow in a pea patch. They were very happy as they were exploring the world for the first time. Wow, it's so beautiful here, said the first pea. I'm happy to be here, said the second pea. It was a wise decision to leave the pod, said the third pea. I want to sleep. Find a good place for me, said the fourth pea. Hey, look, we were living too high on a branch, too high from the ground, said the fifth pea. Oh, yeah, sorry, we have issues. Technical difficulties are occurring for the quad in the wheelchair at this point in time. Forgive him, and please stay tuned to the program for further conclusion of the story. As they were discussing the new world, they were seeing a boy passing by saw them. "These peas seem to be perfect for my slingshot," said the boy. The boy picked them up, all of them, one by one. The first pea flew far away in the sky, while the other peas couldn't even see. And then the boy flew away the second, the third, and the fourth with his slingshot. Then flew the youngest pea. All of them were scared, while the youngest pea was very happy, and he was feeling like a butterfly flying through the clouds. The youngest pea landed on a window sill. "Thankfully, I've landed safely," he said. As he gazed through the window, he saw a little girl lying on the bed. She was unwell and coughing continuously. Her mother was asking her to eat. The pea saw that the mother was trying to feed the little girl, but the little girl was too ill to eat. The mother seemed very worried about the girl. At night, when the girl fell asleep, her mother prayed for her. "Please help my child to recover from this illness. I can't see her suffering any more. Bless her with good health, please. I beg you for my daughter's life." The pea too felt sad for the mother and her daughter. Later that night the pea entered the room through the window. With the full moon in the sky, the pea sang and sang with the drums for the girl. "Bang, bang, bang, listen to what I sang. Bang, 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 listen to what I sang," sang the pea. "Who is it? I heard some sound right now," said the girl. "It's me. I am here in the window," said the pea. The girl was shocked to see a speaking pea. "I can sing too. I was singing a song for you with the moon's drums." "The moon plays the drums when he's full," the pea said, "but I can't hear it." "You must be a special pea," she said. "Everybody in the world is special, and everything has some music within. We just have to concentrate and listen to it," replied the pea. "You mean to say I can listen to the moon's drums? It is possible. Is this possible?" asked the girl. "Everything is possible in this world," told the pea. And after some time the girl could finally listen to the moon's drums. She was very happy, but her happiness didn't last for long. She was sad about her condition. The girl used to think that it was incurable. On hearing this, the pea said, "What if I became something other than a pea? Then you can also be better again." "But you are only a pea. What else can you become?" asked the girl. "Of course I can. Believe in yourself and you can achieve anything." "If I become something else, would you believe that you could get cured?" asked the pea. "Okay, I will," she smiled and went back to her bed. The next morning when the girl woke up she remembered the conversation with the pea. She looked for the pea in the window, but he wasn't there. Oh, maybe it was just a dream. How can a pea speak? She went to the window and looked the fresh sunny morning out there. As the pea said, "Can't I believe I'll be cured? I think I'll get better," she said. The youngest pea was trying hard to keep his word. He stayed outside the window and got himself wrapped in the dust for a few days. Later, when the winter arrived, the dust helped him to survive through the snow. Every day he was pushing himself towards his goal. If and I bear through these circumstances for a few more days, I can achieve my goal. I'll try hard to keep my promise. And the youngest pea survived through the winter with his strong willpower. The seasons changed, and the small pea got sprouted. He transformed into a plant with some branches and a couple of beautiful flowers. One day the girl's mother noticed the beautiful sprouted pea plant outside the window. And when the girl his friend, saw her friend transforming into a plant, she said to her mother, "If a pea can change his life, why not me? Now I believe I can be cured." The girl smiled at the pea sprout. The mother took care of the pea sprout and and took care of it. The mother took care of the pea sprout and took care of it. Okay, these people sometimes they write some very weird endings to stories. But anyway, all that being said, just remember that with good, solid confidence in yourself and a prayer or two from God, you can accomplish anything. Okay, my friends. Hey, looks like our time for the daily bread portion of the program. So here we go. Today's daily bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's readings in the Bible with Briscoe 2020 are going to be Lamentations 3 through 5 and Hebrews 10:19 through 39. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020. All right, inside the fire. Um, that will be our uh, um devotion for today. Is that what it's called? Anyway, this is what it is. Ugh, ugh. This will be our devotion for the day. Inside the Fire. Anyway, Inside the Fire, today's reading for Inside the Fire is Daniel 3:12 through 18. And that's is something else other than what I am thinking because I would have thought it would have been about some other fellers in a fire. But it's going to be Daniel 12, Daniel 3:12 through 18. But there are some Jews whom you have set over affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who pay no attention to you, your majesty. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who pay no attention to you, your majesty. They neither serve your gods nor worship the image of God you have set up. Furious with rage, Nebuchadnezzar summoned Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So these men were brought forth before the king. And Nebuchadnezzar said to them, Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the images of gold I have set up? Now, when you hear the sound of the horn, flute, zither, lyre, harp, pipe, and all kinds of music, if you are ready to fall down and worship the image I made, very good. But if you do not worship it, you will be thrown immediately into a blazing furnace. Then what God will be able to rescue you from my hand? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego replied to him, King Nebuchadnezzar, who do you who do not King Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you in this matter. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hands. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of gold that you have set up. So there you go. And guess what? If you keep reading Daniel um, 13, you will find out that they do get tossed into the fire. And they do survive the fire. But anyway, that's not going along with the daily bread. The daily bread just said that we were going to read Daniel 3, 12 through 18. So, anyway, that being said, that is the end of the daily bread portion of our program, which today was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Do not forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020, because without tuning in, you will miss your daily reading, which will put you behind, which is okay, because you can catch up tomorrow. Anyway, hey, this here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are ya? Oh, I got one more song for you first, though, which would be, oh, well, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. Oh, I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe again saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, you know God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me again tomorrow, because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.